The annual performance review is rarely done well. I think we have it in place in most companies because otherwise the person might not get any feedback. So, it might be a necessary device, but it's so much better to help coach people throughout the year around, after this meeting, those kinds of things. And so what we try to do is really lift up the gift of feedback and to make feedback so continuous and expected. People walk around Netflix and say, do you have some feedback for me? And they're just all the time asking for feedback. And I think if you can set up a culture where that's expected and valued, that's kind of like brushing and flossing every day. And that's the stuff that really helps on dental or emotional hygiene. And then when you do the once a year to the dentist, there's like, oh, I didn't find anything. Okay, so you might say there's a once a year review, but it's basically all these interactions. So think of it, you want to have feedback be like brushing and flossing so that it's an everyday activity. It's a little more interactive between people, so I suppose that's a little bit of a difference. But think of it as that's the maintenance, and try to get everyone in your organization to always be asking for feedback. And of course, as a leader, then you're constantly talking about the feedback that you've gotten. You find a set of devices to make sure that feedback, either in the moment or like say shortly after an interaction is much more useful and constructive than the annual performance review aspect.